Luffers, football's really tough at the moment, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. One of the worst. Football is the cruelest sport in the world. And we're certainly feeling that at the minute.
Yeah, and hoping to make home comforts count this afternoon. And when Alfie Morden scored that free kick in 15 minutes to go, you're thinking maybe this is going to be our afternoon. But another last-minute goal. It just seems to be the story of our season so far.
Yeah, it is. Trouble is, we've been here so many times before, Bill. We're close to playoff form away from home. I think we're 7th at home. We're bottom 4 by quite some distance. I think that's our 6th defeat in a row at home in the league. 5, 6. I mean, ridiculous. And if you can see goals in the manner that we do, you've got no hope to win football matches.
And there's been plenty of chopping and changing, especially in the first half, with players having to go off injured, Owen Brain, and of course the situation with Matt Carson. Could we sort of shed some light on that situation?
Yeah, well, I think there was 3 or 4 minutes till half time. I'd spoken to my management team, and we decided we were gonna change our fullbacks. Nar was on a booking, and Matty was having a tough afternoon. And when we decided that, he'd give the ball away to nearly make it 2-0. And my job is this football club and trying to get us results. And we made the decision that we didn't want anything happening before we'd had the opportunity to change it, which it nearly did. And obviously that will remain in house. Matty has apologised, but that will remain in house in terms of the reaction.
And a big call-in point as well, just as the half-time whistle went. It looked like a clear kick on Jack Rice and nothing given from the officials. I know we don't want to sort of get ourselves into any sort of situation with that and saying too much, but from your perspective, was that a big turning point for you? No, I don't think it was a red card. No, I thought the referee was good today. Disappointed that the ball was rolling when they scored from the first corner, but so much happened. We've been so solid with defensive set pieces. Today someone's not passed on info so we've ended up with the wrong people in the wrong areas, and and that maybe becomes like a draw here isn't the worst result. They're in the top 10. It just stops the rot, another rot. We've had 3 of them now. It's Look, I've signed every single one of these players. I'm not going to come out here and throw anyone under the bus. I just think at the moment we're a poor side. I've signed every single one of them. The buck stops with me, and yeah, we need to. Something needs to change. I think I'm hearing everyone say that. So, I've got to summon the energy now to train Monday, play Wednesday, and at the moment that feels a long sort of way away. But the energy bit is tough because this is a really poor run, and some of the things you hear, and and I think it's difficult because I'm putting blood, sweat, and tears into this football club. I do this for absolutely nothing. I'm the only manager probably in the league that does. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I try my best. And unfortunately at the moment, I've never failed in anything in life. And I'm failing at the minute, Bill. The players are failing. So yeah, it's not been a pleasant since sort of August the 31st, really, since September. It's been 3 really poor months. And we need to, as a football club, because it's a terrific football club, and I've loved every single minute of the time that I've been here so far. I'm not enjoying this at the minute. And yeah, we'll see where we go. Midweek gives us a fresh opportunity, Luffers, obviously, to go again, and a massive game. They're all massive games at the moment as we strive towards 3 points, but just can we shed some light on Wednesday's game and what we can expect? It's hard at the moment.
No, it's okay. Well, Dorcher in a worse position than us. And if I take any light from where we're at, I mean, Hungerford, Dorchester, Bracknell, Havant and Waterlooville, there's other sides as well that I've probably forgotten there. They're all having really poor seasons as well, like we are. And they're below us, a lot of those sides that I mentioned, with bigger budgets, good players like we've got. And it's an unrelenting league. And the bare minimum that you need, and I mean this is no disrespect towards Berkhamsted at all, they've got some good players, but not the best team in this division. But they work their absolute socks off. They defend their own box. They attack set pieces properly. And if you do that, you give yourself a fighting chance. Like at Evesham, that's been tremendous. Wimborne, great job Tim Sills has done. They've lost players, they've replaced, but they're all working their socks off. And I'm really envious of those sides at the minute. But so in terms of in terms of Wednesday, whatever team is picked or whatever situation we arrive in on Wednesday, those boys have got to realise, because the players, you know, that they're going to be here for this season, they're all tied in. They need to realise that this football club's in a relegation battle. Like, there is no two ways about it, and supporters might not like hearing that, but they are, because our form is appalling. The injuries have meant that we've had to re-sign, but those ones out injured are costing money still. So we haven't got any money to go and get other ones in. The loan market, whilst is brilliant, they need time to bed in, and this lot haven't given them time to bed in because the results are so poor. So whoever plays Wednesday, whatever happens Wednesday, whoever's in the ground, they need to get behind this brilliant football club, because it's a tremendous football club. Like I said, I've loved every minute so far. I'm not enjoying it at the minute, and we'll see how we go.
Thanks so much.
Cheers, mate.